Yo, what is up? Guys, how's everyone doing? Yo, is everyone good? Yeah, you good? Everyone good? You okay? What's wrong? You okay? Everyone good? Yo, comment down. Are you good? Are you good? Comment down below if you're good. Are you having a good time? Comment down below if you're having a good time, if you're feeling good. Are you okay? Okay, today, are you okay? Okay, today we're going to be looking at the Capital Wasteland's most top 10 most vibalicious vibe spots. We're going to be taking a top 10 of these locations. I think the first one's a real doozy. All of these definitely aren't boring, dull, gray hellscapes. The first one we're going to be looking at is the Red Line, home of the family. Ooh. So let's dive on in. So guys, this is the Red Line, home of the family, a vampiric cult who's been terrorizing the people of Arafu. But, gotta be honest, they're pretty fucking chill. Come down here, they got plenty of beds for you to sleep in. You can sit around, listen to Vance spiel on about his bullshit. They've got food, they've got nice private rooms. They have a prison. We can ignore that part though. We can ignore the prison. We don't have to acknowledge that. But they're super safe, completely locked out of the wasteland. There's one way in and one way out. So you're gonna be super duper safe here. You're gonna feel great. I just wish there was more to do here. There's like 2 terminals, and listening to Vance. That's about it. That's all you can do here. I mean, they have their own little armory / surgery area over here, and it seems fun. It's a nice little storage area you can steal shit from. I just, if there's more to do here, it would rank so much higher, but fuck the family. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, a common hangout place for raiders, but it's a little bit more than that. We're just gonna have to do some cleanup first, motherfucker. I thought this place was gonna be really lively. I thought there was gonna be like food, colorful Nuka-Cola everywhere, but after the cleanup, killing those raiders, this place just doesn't even feel real. I kept thinking to myself, looking around, it's so liminal. It doesn't even feel like a real grocery store. Like, obviously it's in a video game and it's made by Bethesda, but even then there's something about it that just feels off. The only thing is all the shit in the back rooms you can steal. But even then, the sex spot, the pots and pans, but that eerie fog that lingers in the air. Not even the bodies hanging from the ceiling. I mean, fuck that. The fact that you can't read anything on any of the signs. There's trash everywhere. I think this place has a dreadful vibe. And I like it. Very unique. Very good. The Brotherhood of Steel. Or should I say the Brotherhood of Geneva? That's Steel. S-T-E-A-L. And Wastelander, by the way. Since the Brotherhood started letting in outsiders, did you know that over 92% of current head scribes are Wastelanders? They claim this is for inclusivity, but they also claim that this technology was promised to them 300 years ago. And where does this technology come from? The Wasteland. So you're telling me these guys from the Wasteland are taking technology from the Wasteland to help the Wastelanders? Bullshit. These disgusting techno-fascists are hoarding the tech for themselves to protect themselves from the evil Wastelanders they're talking about helping so much? Don't be fooled by fascism. Vote for a better America. Vote for the Enclave. Welcome to Andale, white picket fence town, right in DC. This place is the epitome of American vibe for an American people. Hoorah! Beautiful. They got quaint little copy-paste houses, 2 families live here, and they are just the most hospitable people you'll ever meet. Despite this being a harsh, scorched wasteland hellhole, they'd give the shirt off their back if they could, okay? Their kids just as nice, and, they even got a crazy old man living by himself. Gotta say, I waited for tens of hours for him to go to bed, and he never did. He might be a fucking vampire. He also has never stepped out of his house. That's pretty cool, but, that aside, this is I wouldn't say beautiful, it's a vibe spot. Relaxing. Come here, kick your feet up, have a good time with some really hospitable people. I don't think there's anywhere else in the wasteland that's this nice. Maybe Megaton, but that's around a nuclear bomb. We just got one last building to check out, and it's in here in the back. I gotta say, who hasn't cannibalized somebody every now and again? Right? Like, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. So that's why I took it upon myself to go ahead and cannibalize them as well. Give the shirt off your back and give your back flaps as well. That's what I say. That's my motto in life. Definitely, I say that all the time. And Andale, come here, take a bite out of your neighbor. Beautiful place. Welcome to the Republic of Dave, the last bastion in all of the wasteland, ran by this handsome fella.
I am Dave.
I think Dave runs a nice, tight shift around the Republic of Dave. I think he's a brave and amazing man. It's no wonder everyone talks so kindly of him. I have to say, though, I think there's one place that really piques my interest more than anywhere, and that is the Museum of Dave, where they're taught about Dave's achievements, basic math, multiplication, English, I assume. I hope it's not just Dave. But there's a wall to his greatest artifacts, and there's one really peculiar one, and I think Dave might be a freak. But I think if you come to the Republic of Dave, as an emissary of the wasteland, of course, you're going to have an amazing time. There's nothing not to enjoy here. The people are friendly. It's an amazing scenic place. Just don't wait outside or you're going to hit some riffraff.
You've been rather busy lately, asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Fine. Let's cut to the chase.
And after you deal with the Rivet City riffraff, you should enroll to become a citizen and cast your vote for Dave, because Dave is number 1. Dave is on top. I love the Republic of Dave, and so do you. Welcome to the blessed city of Megaton, where we bask in the glow of Atom, where we are blessed with his eternal glory. If you are seeking shelter from the evils of the wasteland, look no further, friends. Find salvation here in the Church of Atom. Wash your fear away and embrace his truth. Welcome to my favorite hole in the ground. This is Vault 108, home of a race of little fellas who call themselves Gary. Now, there's a lot of them down here, and I like coming down here just to have a little bit of fun. You may be asking yourself, what kind of fun do you like having down here? I think it's just best if I show you what kind of fun I like having. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wow, that's really fucking inhumane. But hey, I give some of them a chance, okay? They're barely people anyway, but some of them get a once-in-a-lifetime duel.
Gary! Gary!
You see, he had every chance to defend himself against me there. It's not that inhumane. He had a fighting chance. But if you come here, you're going to be in for a good time and a lot of good killing. Come visit my favorite hole in the ground. What is up? Look at this place. Beautiful. It's a little camping spot on the edge of the map in the Capital Wasteland. This place is pretty nice. Got some nice grills here. Got some campers, tables, chairs, first aid kit if you want to loot. I took you here to this vibe spot because I want to show people that the Capital Wasteland isn't just filled with robots, death claws, and asshole enclave soldiers, and cannibal raiders, and super mutants, and, you know, all of the other horrible shit. It has something to offer. It's just right up here. Look at this view. One of a kind. I think this is truly one of the most beautiful views in any Fallout game. I think any game from this era, this is beautiful. These visuals, I would say, hear me out. I would say this visual is akin to Crysis. This is amazing. This place really shows the true power of the Gamebryo engine, and I just love that. It's a beautiful place. It's crafted so well. It looks amazing. There's not a lot to do here besides soak in the view, but I think in this isolated spot, it truly does make an amazing vibe spot like no other, with some of the best graphics to show. So this is going to be a little bit different from my usual little skit things I do for each two of the vibe spots in my videos. Well, in this video particularly, I'm going to be talking mad shit about the DC City area on Fallout 3 because it has to be the most miserable fucking experience in any game. Going through all of the metro stations just to find these little rinky-dink locations that have nothing of substance in them besides a little bit of lore about Head Fred, the fucking raider who rapes people. I don't know. There's nothing of any substance here. You're going to be wasting all of your ammo on spongy boss enemies like Super Mutant Overlords, the Talon Company, all of the raiders that are somehow living here too. It's just horrible. It's a genuinely horrible experience. I've been looking through the DC rooms to try and find a vibe spot, and the only thing I found is I get bored within an hour of playing and have to stop because it's so desolate. There's nothing here. The only thing you're going to find, like I said, is these spongy enemies. Like, look at this dude. He's tanking fucking shots from the most powerful shotgun in all the whole game. I'm trying to use the best strategy I can to avoid his fucking laser rifle, but look. He's raping me. Literally, not metaphorically. He's pinning me down and absolutely fucking me with this. I just don't understand why so many of these areas are filled with these spongy enemies and no payoff. Like, there's never anything of any substance. At least when you kill a behemoth, it has, you know, relatively good loot. You get, you know, mini nuke, maybe a fat man to go along with it, a fuck ton of caps, ammo. But, I mean, these guys have microfusion cells. Cool. I wasted all of my shotgun shells killing this one motherfucker. What do you want me to do? I guess if the concept for the downtown DC area is go in, dive in, clear enemies, go dive out to find like ammunition and more chems, I guess, but there is no payoff. There is no payoff. There's no quests. There's no XP to earn. I mean, I'm level 30 going through this, so I've got, you know, I've got all the perks, I've got all of the shit I need, but I'm still running out of ammo. I think, you know, I think that's a fucking problem. I just can't understand what their thought process was when designing this. Now, I do understand that Bethesda was limited by the Gamebryo engine when making Fallout 3. You know, just Oblivion. Kidding, don't look at Oblivion, because Oblivion is a far superior game than Fallout 3, and it's filled with things to do, unlike the 16 side quests that Fallout 3 has. It's just, this area feels like almost liminal, like the Super Duper Mart, but in the worst way possible. It's just fucking boring. And I know you've probably heard it before, but the metro system... No, dude. Just no. No, dude. It is so shit. Again, filled with spongy enemies, no rewards, no quests, nothing but a bunch of confusing fucking hallways that you're gonna get lost in trying to find your way out. This is an awful experience and I'm in hell. I understand. I think I understand what they were going for. That the undergrounds were supposed to be this semi-auto fast travel area that'll get you to the big open areas in the downtown DC area, like the White House area, the Vinton Square, whatever the fuck it's called, the Ranger building where you can learn where the Rangers are and all of that. Like, that's cool. But there's nothing there to incentivize anyone going there. There's no quests to send you to these locations. You just have to want to explore. And if you've explored the outer areas where the Citadel is, Project Purity, and all of that, you will already be able to tell that there's nothing worth anything in these areas. So it's not worth it to go back and get lost in the metro stations to come up in one of these areas and find nothing but spongy super mutants wasting all of your ammo. Now, let's talk about one of the few positives I have. This guy. He's a nice guy. There's a scavenger here, a little merchant in the middle of fucking nowhere, DC ruins. Somehow thriving, living right next to super mutants. And I thought about something that was kind of a missed opportunity. I was like, whoa, that'd be really cool. It's not in the game. Fuck. What if there was a little community down here living on this block of old boarded up buildings that bartered with the downtown area? Like, they were scavengers, they'd been thriving for generations, and, you know, it would give the super mutants a reason not to be just mindless orcs like Bethesda made them. Maybe that's how they get so much of their weapons, is from these people that plundered the ruins when no one else would. It's because they knew the area and they lived here since before the war. But no, it's one random ass motherfucker living in an old Radio Shack. I'm not here to talk about the lost potential of Fallout 3, but I will a little bit because there's a lot of it. And the most obvious place to look is the DC area. The city area is so bleak. there is nothing. It's awful. It's bleak. I already said that. It's bleak. I'll say it a third time. Third time's a charm. It's pretty bad how much you can look around and be like, oh, wow, this could have been something great, but it's just fucking not, and it never will be, fucking Bethesda. Now we're right across the street from where I was being blown up by that super mutant, and I've always liked this location, and I don't think until now I've really realized why. And it's because it's one of the only locations that actually has any substance that's not just filled with NPCs, big old bullet sponges for you to shoot. There's actually, you know, a little bit of content, actual video game content in my video game, guys. That is insane. Oh my god, insane in the membrane. I can't believe it. Oh my god, I'm fucking saved now. Okay. There is things to do here. You have a Mr. Handy. He's a beautiful little guy. You can tell him to walk the dog, pick up the groceries, read a bedtime poem, or activate home security mode. And that's really cool. That's 4 separate things he can do. That's a lot. Holy shit, that's like Fallout 4 dialogue options a lot. And he does all of these things. He reads a bedtime poem. That's cool. He can go to the store and pick up the groceries, or he can go and try and find the dog. But, as you can see, it doesn't really work out too well, because guess what? The downtown area is fucking filled with super mutants. So, he dies really fast. Unless you blow everyone up with a fat man and waste all your mini nukes trying to save him to find his little puppy. I do have to say, as much as I shit talk Fallout 3, I do really like the design of the mall, how it's all entrenched, and it's like Operation fucking Anchorage in this bitch. It's really cool. I think it's a cool design. But are the super mutants proficient in trench combat? Trench warfare? Are the Brotherhood? I would love to know. I would really like to know who made these trenches, because they're mighty impressive. And it just doesn't make sense to me that anybody would have the time, equipment, and resources necessary to dig a bunch of fucking trenches and underground bunkers within those trenches. But who am I to question Bethesda's world design, okay? It's not my place. I'll just consume it, and I'll love it, and consume I will. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go ahead and show you my I'm gonna go. Fuck. Oh. Trying to open it with my mouth.
Watch out for the mine.
This is my next location.
They'll be here any second.
Holy fuck, is right here. Sydney, this grand old lady that I ran into. I had no idea what I was going to head into when I entered this building. We get ambushed by super mutants. And a bullet sponge is also right around the corner, but it's okay, because I have my motherfucking lever action. Look at this shit. Look at how awesome I am. This is peak Fallout 3 gameplay right here. If you don't think I'm the best Fallout 3 player by the end of this video, I think you're just fucking wrong and stupid. And I hate you. No, I don't hate you, but I do. I really do. I hate you. But this mission, I think I've done it before. I think I've gotten this far.
Hey, you're pretty decent in
Was talking to her. That's about as far as I got. But she does have a mission for us as you can see, she's looking for the Declaration of Independence. Like a nice young lady should.
Old Abraham Washington sent
But
you on the same suicide
I've been playing for
mission he sent me
30
on.
minutes at this
Got
point.
news for you.
30
No way in hell you're gonna get it
minutes
without
I
my
have been fucking playing this game. This is the first quest. This is the first quest I've ran on in the entire time I've been here. Okay? And she dies within the first room. It's not like that matters too much. I have her gun. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's a really fucking good gun. Ignore this part. Hold on. I gotta edit this out. I would never use console commands. I'm not a dirty cheater. I wouldn't use them. Don't even look it up. Don't check the receipts. I would never. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a cheater. Look at this crazy robot with a wig. That's awesome. Look at that. That's cool. That is so Fallout pilled. That is so based. This might be red pilled, guys. Anyway, we're here to get the Declaration of Independence, and this guy's just yapping up a fucking storm. Genuinely, I don't care. The only friend I've ever had in this world just died, and I took her gun. So, he says that he's been patient with me. He really hasn't. He hasn't given me what I wanted. So, I'm gonna fucking blow him up. So after we blow up George Washington, or whoever the fuck that was, we then find some jet in a pre-war safe, what makes a lot of sense, and then we get the Declaration of Independence. And then after doing that, we can head through this decrepit, old, shitty building, head outside back into, you guessed it, downtown DC ruins. You thought we were done? You thought I was getting off track? You thought that was like some sort of segue? Well, it was. Back into hell. We're now in hell, and guess where we're going? Take a guess. Take a guess. No, really. Back into the metro station. I gotta say, top 10 places to get fucked. Number 1 on that list, DC. Number 2, DC Metro. End of the list. Fuck this game. I have not felt hate in my heart for a while. Then I started looking for vibe spots in Fallout 3. And I was like, hey, I found a lot on the outside. I wonder if there's any in the DC ruins. I never. Dude, I should have laughed. I should have been. No, I took myself way too seriously and spent hours. I've spent hours. This is just 1 hour of me looking in this shithole, finding shit to do. This is awful. But there is one saving grace. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the wrong clip. Unironically, oh my fucking god, it's not over. I thought that's where I got out. No, I'm back at the White House. That's not even a fucking bit. That's insane. All roads do not lead to Rome. They lead to the White House. This is hell. This has been going on too long. This needs to end. So I'm going to end it there, and we're going to get back to the vibe spots, and none of them are going to be in the DC ruins because they're awful, they're bleak, they're gray, loser areas. So we're going to go ahead, get back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's get on to our next vibe spot. And this is something great I love about Fallout 3. There's just some spots that actually feel really nice. It's usually the DLC locations, as you see coming up. But the Duchess's Gambit feels so nice. It has a southern feel to it in my heart. I just love its aesthetic, its wood grain, the fact that there's still a working fucking boat, which is insane. There's lots of trash, but you can ignore that. There's plenty of places to chill out here. It has an amazing view of the horrible DC ruins and the, well, horribly irradiated river. But I think you'll truly enjoy your time here with whatever the fuck this chick's name is. I already forgot. But there's a room on this boat called the Brain Room. And the Brain Room is just such a fucking vibe. Come in here, chill, light up. You're gonna enjoy your time in the Brain Room. Just a 10 out of 10 right here. Holy shit. Welcome to Oasis. This is a beautiful location at the edge of the map. And goddamn, it is so green. It is so lush. It is so vibrant. It is enchanting. The tree minders might as well be wood elves, bro. Look at them. Look at me. I'm looking fresh as hell. I'm looking better than them, obviously. But that's aside the point. Oasis has a lot to offer. Not only does it have green, luscious trees and grass and, you know, a disturbing amount of roots, it also has him. Mr. Harold himself. What a good guy. Just look at him. Let's get a close-up. Now, as much as I love Oasis, can we talk about how the fuck, and I mean, how in the fuck did he make it all the fucking way to the East Coast? One fucking ghoul with nothing on him who worked at a fucking water plant? How the fuck did he make it across? How the fuck does that make any sense? Really? But anyway, you know, we're not here to talk shit about Fallout 3. We're here to have a good time. And that's exactly what we're going to do, because Oasis is such a nice, like I said, beautiful and enchanting location that you should come and visit on your playthrough to Fallout 3. Howdy, 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 folks. How are we doing tonight? Pull up a bourbon, pour yourself a cigarette, and spark up a chair, because today's topic is a bit more serious. That's right. We're talking about escapism. You may be asking, Yuri, what's escapism? Well, escapism comes in many forms, but it means only one thing. And that one thing is escaping reality. And I feel as if nowadays, escapism is at an all-time high. Did you know that around 61% of the US plays video games? It's a pretty big number. And apparently, 30% play to escape reality, according to the first website I clicked on. That's a lot of people, right? Shouldn't that be concerning? Shouldn't that worry you? No? I believe it should. Such a large percentage of people seeking out an escape through video games. I believe in our current age that it's inevitable that people will want to escape reality. But what happens when your escape from reality becomes your reality? What happens if you become addicted? You over-socialize. You lose motivation. You lose a part of what it is to be human, folks. Without face-to-face connection, something is just lost. When that piece of you is gone, you become tainted. And fellas, I enjoy a good 12-hour desk session just as much as you, but nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to be an over-socialized, chronically online, closed-minded faggot. Because then, you become part of the bigger problem, folks. Just don't play too many games, get off of TikTok, take a break, go outside, talk to your family, take a drive and see reality. You can't be digital forever, folks. Space. Space, what a beautiful place. I love this location. There's nothing else like it in the entirety of the Fallout franchise, and I feel like everyone can get behind vibing in this spot. Every dream blunt rotation is gonna be up here, man. Every good story that you're gonna have from a party should be up here. If you're gonna visit any vibe spot on this list, I would say visit the Captain's Room in Mothership Zeta. It is a world-rocking vibe spot, unlike anything that you can find anywhere else. There's plenty of nice people here until they leave one by one. I came back and the only people who were here were the samurai that I can't fucking understand, and the little girl who gives me shit because she fits into air vents. But There's one thing that really brings me back to this spot, and it's a very therapeutic experience. I like to stalk the hallways from the remnants of the alien forces, thinking that I'm with the Spanish Inquisition, hunting down these Spanish tribals with my flintlock. I don't think anything truly compares to this experience. Sure, I put Vault 108 before this, but that's more target practice and having fun. This brings back that primal, early age feeling of hunting humans. Although they're aliens, but still, there's nothing that feels quite this good. The way they run, the way they scream, and that jibber-jabber language is just music to my ears when I blow them apart with my shotgun. Like, I can't explain to you how good this vibe spot is. Do you guys know what I mean? Am I making sense, guys? Like, this makes sense. Like, I'm not alone here, right? Like, this isn't just me jibber-jabbering. Like, someone's got to know what I mean. Hunting down tribals and, you know, an alien place, you know. No? Okay, my bad. Mothership Zeta has a lot more to offer than that, though. Like I said, the characters here and the loot is amazing. The alien cuisine is to die for, and the biogel, I wouldn't eat it, but it looks tasty. Okay? This is number 9 on my vibe spot list for a reason. I don't think anything compares to it. And setting aside my tribal hunting, this place is just as enjoyable. You should come here yourself and see what it has to offer for you. Alright? Alright. Now, we have come a long way, haven't we? We've come a while. It's been a while. It's been like 30 minutes, right? Pretty long time. Take 30 minutes out of your day to watch this video, if you did. It's pretty long. Now we're just gonna take a second. Can we have a moment of silence, please? Can you stop talking? Please, just for like 1 second. Okay, shh. Hush. Okay, so I wanted to take a moment of silence. I should have told you beforehand, but I'm telling you now. We're taking a moment of silence for the Fallout 3 10th vibe spot. I gotta be honest, there is some places I could have done. Number one honorable mention. This is what I was gonna do, right? Anchorage. When the Chinese president, Chinese general commits suicide. I thought that'd be an amazing place to be. That's a patriotic vibe. That's amazing. That's powerful. Power armor all around you. Chinese people dying. That's amazing. An amazing vibe like no other. But I was like, oh, maybe I could find something in Point Lookout. No, I couldn't. There's nothing there, by the way. There's literally nothing there. It is swamps, inbred fucktards, and one normal guy running a normal-ass shop. Already did Mothership Zeta, and Broken Steel has nothing to offer to me at all. And the pit is the pit. So a DLC location would have been, like, definitely beneficial, but it was not in the cards. And I was like, oh, well, maybe there's a little diamond in the rough, a little hidden, a little hidden gem out there. There wasn't. There wasn't. None of the other vaults are worth anything. Vault 101 is filled with a bunch of retards. Big Town sucks. Little Lamplight sucks. Arafu is filled with a bunch of fucking nincompoops. Like, listen. I was trying to not be picky. Look at the vibe spots. I was trying to not be picky, bro. I was trying to pick from basic scraps that I had. So don't put too much blame on me. But I might be copping out again. That's it. I'm copping out again. This number 10 vibe spot. For real. No honorable mentions. No honorable mentions. the Capital Wasteland. The power of the Gamebryo engine really just shines in this gray hellhole. Just look. Isn't that a peak? Just look at that peak view. Does that not get your jimmies rustled? Does that not make you want to do backflips on it? On Bethesda, on Todd? Do backflips on Todd? Oh my god. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh my god. It's like watching the sunrise for the first time. Oh god. Really, I wish I could have found something better. It just was not in the cards. The Capital Wasteland does hold a special place in my heart. Fallout 3 is the first Fallout game I ever played. I love Fallout 3 in my own right, but I do have enough, brain cells left to realize that Fallout 3 kind of sucks ass. Its writing is really terrible. The story really doesn't make any sense. The map is fucking empty, and almost every single one of the side quests is very lackluster with almost nothing to give you except for purified water and caps, and who cares? You have to go out of your way to do all these quests anyway to locations that are filled with nothing but, as I said in my rant before, bullet spongy enemies and, really nothing else. Fallout 3 is a fun game if you don't dig too deep into it. If you're just playing the game to have a dandy old time, go to these vibe spots, visit it, Oh, look at the fox. Oh, I have a robot follower. Oh, a bomb? A bomb? Ooh, they built a town around the bomb. Wow, there you go. If you're a fucking idiot and you just want to turn off your brain and be like, ooh, this is so Fallout. There's vaults. Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. If you don't want to if you don't want to deep dive into the game itself, if you're looking for an extremely surface level Fallout experience, then go play Brotherhood of Steel. But if you can't play Brotherhood of Steel, then play Fallout 3, I would say, or 4. The two worst single-player Fallout games. Yeah, I'm a hater. I like the game. I think it's fun. I love the double-barrel shotgun. I love walking around shooting aliens. I love walking around hunting down aliens like they're tribals, of course. But that's all fun that I made. I made that fun myself. With this video, I made the fun myself. Fallout 3 didn't give me that fun. I gave myself that fun. By making this video, by burping into the mic, by coming up with stupid bits or whatever the fuck, or the 10-minute rant session I had, or the 6-minute going on 6-minute rant session I'm having now at the end of the video. Fallout 3 is not fun. It is boring. Its writing is terrible. It is a gray wasteland. Yeah, you did a wasteland really good, Bethesda. Every fucking thing is gray. Oh my god, I don't know what else I could say about Fallout. I won't talk shit about Fallout 3 anymore. The Capital Wasteland is an awesome place. It's a great place. Here's a fun fact. I don't know if you knew this, but you probably weren't able to tell, but there's actually a water crisis in Fallout 3. Water is a rare commodity. It's not very common. You gotta fight to get it. Bet you didn't know that. What does that matter to the video? It doesn't. I'm hating. I'm actually fucking hating on Fallout 3. But before I hate anymore, I just want to say, if you enjoyed this video or actually listened to this now going on 7-minute rant, thanks, bro. Thanks for watching. Are you okay? Are you okay? You good? You good? You okay? Okay. If you're good, comment down. Are you good? Wait, are you okay? Are you good? Are you good? Comment down below if you're good. If you're okay. What is that? What is that? You good? What's up? What is that? Tell me what that is. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but if you could tell me what it is, that'd be I think that'd be best for all of us. Like the video if you liked the video. Comment the video if you commented the video. Share the video if you shared the video. This video. Edit video. YouTube Markiplier. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. Bye. Cling.